say D all day.
Now let's continue applying the factorization skills that we reviewed in our previous video. So this question says, which of the following has a root in common with the equation x squared minus 4x minus 12 is equal to 0? So we have a quadratic equation here that is set equal to 0. And we said before that when you have a quadratic that is set equal to 0, you can factor it in order to easily solve for your roots. And your roots are just possible values for x. So let's factor this guy here. So we need two numbers that multiply to negative 12, but sum to negative 4, and positive 2 and negative 6, I think, work. So this equation can be written as x plus 2 times x minus 6 is equal to 0. And therefore, our roots for this equation are x is equal to negative 2 or x is equal to positive 6. Now we just need to factor our answer choices and find the one that has a root in common. We don't need both roots to be in common. We just need the one that has a single root in common. And one thing that you can bet on is that plenty of our answer choices are going to have positive 2 and negative 6 as roots. So do not select those. Those are the trap answer choices. But starting with A, x squared plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So if we want to factor this, we just need two numbers that multiply to 1 and sum to 2. So this is going to be a special quadratic, x plus 1 times x plus 1. And so this one only has a single root of x is equal to negative 1, which isn't one of the roots we are looking for. So A is out. What about B? B says x squared plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. And so for this, it looks like positive 3 and negative 2 should work. So this means x plus 3 times x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, x could be negative 3 or positive 2. Again, we're looking for negative 2 as one of our roots. So C does not work. I should say B does not work. C says x squared plus 4x minus plus 12, I should say, is equal to 0. And so how do we factor this guy? So we're looking for numbers that multiply to positive 12. So we got 1 and 12, that doesn't work. 2 and 6 doesn't work. 3 and 4 doesn't work. And then I don't think any of our negative numbers are going to work because we need a positive 4 over here. So I don't think this guy can really be factored. And because of that, I don't think any of our roots should work. You can also just plug them in to test them if you want. And so negative 2 squared, so that would be 4 plus 4 times negative 2, which would be minus 8 plus 12. So this is not equal to 0. So this would not work. And then 6 definitely isn't going to work because that's going to give you 36 plus 24 plus 12. That's definitely not equal to 0. So C is out. D says x squared plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. So we factor this. We need two numbers that multiply to negative 2, but sum to positive 1. And so x plus 2 times x minus 1 should work. That gives us roots of x can be negative 2 or positive 1, which works because negative 2 is one of the roots we're looking for. And so D should be the answer. We can look at E real quick. If we made it all the way down to D, so might as well look at E just to make sure we can eliminate it. X squared plus 3x minus 18 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 6 and x minus 3 should work. So this says x could be negative 6 or positive 3, neither of which are the roots we are looking for. So E is out. D is our answer.